Hello, this is Andy Whittle again, and I'd like to show you today an example of setting up data logging for the first time. I'm assuming that you already have Tuner Studio installed on your computer, and the computer is talking to the MS family of ECUs. Today I happen to be using a MS3 Ultimate. So let's do some data logging. Up here at the top row is data logging, start logging. Notice off to the right here it says Control L will also start logging. So let's do that. I'll hit Control L and let's start a data log. If you notice down here, it's showing a date and time by default. So I'm going to hit save. I do have the fuel pumps and ignition disconnected right at the moment, but you'll notice down at the bottom there's a green light for data logging is on. I've also have the SD log is in. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and hit the start button and crank for about 10 seconds. Watch the engine speed in the upper left corner. It's showing about 200 RPM. I did have a no start because of the fuel injection is turned off, or at least the fuel injectors are turned off. So what I'm going to do is go up to data logging in the upper left, hit the stop button. Also Control B would do that. We now have a data log. Then what I'd like to show you is let's shrink Tuner Studio down and let's do a search for the data logs. The easiest way to do that is down in the bottom left corner in Windows 10, Tuner Studio Projects. And there it is. Double click on it. There's your current projects. We happen to be working today on the CRX directory, and in there is a data logs directory. What I'd like you to do is grab this little icon in front of the URL and pull it down to your desktop. Go ahead and shrink this down and place this right next to, I have my Tuner Studio, my data logging software. I happen to use MLV-HD, and now we have a shortcut for any data logs. Double click on the data log, double click on the data log directory, double click on the log, and MegaLogViewer will open up. What we're seeing here is I've got RPM, manifold air pressure, and TPS. I usually have those three on the top. The next one down is two more of the sensors, which is the coolant, and let's change that from MAP down to manifold air temperature, MAT. Okay, there's my manifold air temperature. If I go right here, you'll see at the bottom that both of those are in the 70s, which is about the temperature here in the trailer. At the bottom, you can see that I am getting pulse width. At the top, you can see where the map went from 99.4, which is about right at my altitude. As soon as I started cranking, it came down to 87.1. You can see on the white line is where I'm getting 204, roughly, RPM. Thank you for watching.